Hi everyone at Coffee with Dr. Wale. My names are Modesta Lilian Mahiga. I'm from Tanzania and I live in Dar es Salaam. This country is so rich. As a matter of fact, they now say, and of course we knew this all along, that Tanzania is the most naturally endowed country on the entire continent. But you know what? The constituency that should really take pride in this and want to champion transformation in this country, in Africa through Tanzania, the youth, really don't buy it. But we don't see that. And so really what we stand for in the group of companies that I own, the Professional Approach Group, is mindset change for national transformation. We say that this country is too rich to be ranked this poor. And so what do? We want to empower, especially Tanzanian youth, to change the way they think, perform, and present themselves for a competitive and responsible business environment. And we do this through our first company called Maanisha. Maanisha in Swahili means mean it. And so we're saying if you want success, mean it, follow through. And Maanisha is a media edutainment company. And so whatever it is that people feel they lack through formal education, through upbringing, maybe society is very hierarchical. By the time you get to the youth, their voices aren't heard and they're not seen and they're not taught to be competitive. We appreciate this. We recognize this, but don't use it as a crutch. And so Maanisha, through radio, television, through print media, social media, find us on Facebook under Maanisha. What we do is we say, okay, so what is it that's being produced in our educational system, and what is it, how are we being conditioned and socialized in society, and what is expected of us in a very competitive, cutthroat, devil-may-care environment out there. Maanisha, right now, one of the shows that's been running for about a year and a half now, has been rated the best weekend talk show in the country. And professional approach development, that's in recruitment and exactly what we're talking about today, transformation. Transforming the individual, transforming the organization they work for, and in turn, together, multiplied all around, we bring a corporate transformation of the country. And from Tanzania, we say launchpad to the rest of Africa. And Professional Approach Development has this exciting project. We call it PA Developing Tanzania's Future Today. What we're basically doing is we're looking at the sectors that are really going to drive transformation in the next 30 years. And that is mining, manufacturing, energy, tourism, agriculture in Tanzania. And we're saying, you know what, I don't think we have the strategic leadership, we don't have the technical expertise in these areas, yet we still really should drive this transformation. We should drive Tanzania's development through these sectors. And so what we're doing is looking to influence the educational system, the curricula, involving players in the market, and so private enterprise who do need people with this expertise, as well as the government itself that would like to position and actually be able to engage in conversations about the mining, the energy sector, the agriculture sector. And so this program develops in personal development, technical expertise, and of course, very key strategic decision-making leadership positions, the people who will then lead and transform Tanzania through these top sectors. And we also have Professional Approach Business Center, and that links SMEs to private equity, that links SMEs to business development services and mentors. Many a times people have great business ideas and like myself, we just start. I have done my business really without any support from anywhere. Everything that we made, we've generated in the business. But there's only so far you can go that way. And when you're going out to try to get loans at between 20 and 25% interest rate, it's madness. And so we know there are a lot of angel investors and capital firms that would like to invest in Africa and African businesses, and also African venture capital firms that would like to invest. And so, creating that link. Also through Professional Approach Legal, we focus on alternative dispute resolution. We call it relationship before rule. Instead of sitting there through an adversarial court system, let's talk through what the issue is. What is the concern? What redress do you seek? And how can the other party, without losing face and business and dignity, actually make right with you? And the last one is Professional Approach Contact Center, and that is call center business. And so you can see that together, these 5 businesses are out there to position Tanzanian people and Tanzanian businesses to be competitive. And of course, one thing that I appreciate more and more these days is collaboration for value addition. We seek partners, and so Dr. Wale is one of our partners. We seek partners across the continent so that we become a force to reckon with. You may have the expertise, we have the market, others are more industrialized, others have a better financial regime. And so working together, we can really bring transformation in Africa. And those are some of the efforts that we do through the Professional Courage Group here, apart from the corporate conversations that I have and speaking engagements inside of Tanzania, across the continent and outside as well, to really paint a different picture. Because of course, unless we really see Africa differently, we won't know its value. And when we don't value it, we won't do much to engage, to protect, and make the most of it. And I know that Africa is going to lead the world economy this century. And I definitely want to stay at the helm as one of his daughters and sons that are going to drive that transformation. Thank you so very much for having taken the time to listen to me. Thank you again, and have a lovely, lovely day. Goodbye from Tanzania.